The woman knew her mother-in-law had high blood pressure, yet she still encouraged her to keep the baby, because in her last life, her 60-year-old mother-in-law suddenly became pregnant again. The woman worried she was too old. Childbirth could be dangerous, so she kindly advised her not to keep the baby. But the very next day after the surgery, her husband died in a car accident. Her in-laws blamed everything on her. They said she ended their family bloodline. In their anger, they even caused her death. She died full of regret and resentment. When she opened her eyes again, she jolted awake from a nightmare. At first, she thought it was just a dream, but the next second, her mother-in-law awkwardly called her into the living room, saying she had just found out she was pregnant. In that moment, she understood. She had been reborn. In this life, she swore to change her tragic fate. To avoid suspicion, she deliberately mentioned her high blood pressure and advised her not to keep the baby. At that moment, her husband walked out. The mother-in-law immediately asked her son for his opinion, but the husband claimed he didn't understand and told her to listen to the woman instead. Hearing that, she couldn't help but sneer inside. In her last life, this man did the same thing. He clearly didn't want the baby, yet pushed all the blame onto her. Meanwhile, the father-in-law had no opinion. He also told her to decide. Looking at her hopeful mother-in-law, the woman suddenly changed her tone. She said the baby must be born, calling it a gift from above. She added that modern medicine is advanced. As long as they prepare early, her mother-in-law would be safe. Seeing her still hesitate, the woman made a promise on the spot. When the baby is born, she would personally take care of her and make sure she rests properly. Hearing this, the mother-in-law was delighted. She praised her as a wonderful daughter-in-law, but no one knew this was only the first step of her revenge.